Okay. All right, so there it is. Just drove around Virginia Beach for about 45 minutes, and other than having to put it in neutral at every stop sign so she didn't die on me, everything went fine. So now I think we're gonna give her a good wash down, bring some of that shine back out, and we'll put her away in the garage and start plotting my next move. So I started to rinse her down, and then I decided I wanted to just do a once around to see what she looks like before. And you know, you got a lot of built up crud, a lot of surface. Well, this is a little more than surface rust at this point, but the chrome, you know, it's kind of got some ick on it. So we're just gonna see what we can do about getting a little, at least take, you know, she may not shine, but we can get the dullness off of her, if that makes any sort of sense. You know, clean up things like that right there. And I would put the windows up, but well, see, the thing is, to get the windows to go up, I'm gonna have to take the door panels off again because something's not connected. Both drivers, or passenger and driver side, have to be fully connected for anything to work, and something's not connected. I didn't put them on right this morning. I just don't feel like doing that right now. So we'll just be careful about what we spray with the hose. And like I said, put a little shine back into her. Doing is giving a light scrub with an SOS pad. Nothing crazy. You know, I'm just trying to take off some of the surface dirt. Not trying to peel up any paint, but you know, get all this bird shit off of here. And I like how it turns the car blue, so I can see where it worked and where I haven't. That's handy. Yeah. A little shine there. Alright, well, that was my dinner. Just just got delivered. So it'll take a second. Get some eats. Back at it. It's gonna take. It's gonna take a long time and a lot of work. So. Just have to be patient. All right, take a little walk here. So you can already kind of see, right, with just an initial scrub, right, this has not been scrubbed. All this has, look how nice and shiny that is. All right, we took a little bit of the surface rust off of here, shine up the logo a little bit, right. All we did was just this little section right here. And you can see, right, we stopped doing it right here at the door panel, and look at that difference. So we got more work to do, but I got plenty of time, so we'll keep working at it, keep getting her cleaned up and making her shine. She'll be showroom ready before you know it. So this old car spent a lot of time being neglected, right? This is a 1975 convertible with less than 80,000 miles on it. And my first memory of this car is it sitting in our yard back home. And us kids not understanding what we were doing, climbing all over it like some degenerates. And I'm almost 40, right? So I remember, being 8, 10 years old, whatever, crawling around on this thing. So for 30 years, this thing has sat. And obviously there's a lot of mechanical things over the years that have gone wrong. I mean, we've looked at, there's a lot of rust, there's some holes in the floorboards. And those are gonna take some work to resolve. But there's also, little cosmetic things. Because when you sit for that long and dust just collects and you add water, you add humidity, and Iowa summer gets real humid. And even when she was sitting in a shed, there were pigeons that left their their contribution. We'll say it that way. Anyway, so the car was dirty. Like, I mean, you saw when I was first cleaning it out, I had to wear a mask just so that I wouldn't get all that junk in my lungs. Now there's still more work to be done, but I want to show you this. All right. That's the passenger side. Or sorry, the driver's side. And this panel here, right? This plastic, it's a little rough. I may have to replace that. I've cleaned that up as best I can. But this vinyl here, this looks pretty good. And it used to look like that. This you can see here where I cleaned it, and this I haven't yet. Now, I should note, I'm not sponsored, but it's these things, these Armor All interior wipes. That's all it took. That's to clean off 30 years of dust and gunk and, I mean, little creepy crawly bugs and who knows what, right? I'll prove it to you right now. Watch this. All right, so I got my towel here. Come on now. Takes a little bit of rubbing. And look at that. And obviously, you got to get in the grain, right? But look, it's already, that's all it takes. Just a little elbow grease and a detailing wipe. And she's coming to life. So there you go. There's a lesson to be learned there, I think. Because I thought I was going to have to pull these things off and get new ones. I thought they were just ruined. But they're not. All it took is just a little bit of effort. And they're coming back around. So that's good news. The steering wheel's another story because it's all goopy, right? The rubber has devulcanized. That's a different story. Yeah, it does. Sometimes you don't have to go crazy. You just get something cheap from the store that will do the job. And these Armor All wipes. Armor All, by the way, if you want to sponsor me, that'd be great. But yeah, that's all it takes. And I just wanted to show you that, because that made me very happy. Like I said, thought this was going to be a bigger project, revitalizing the interior. And the front seats still have cracks in them. but at least I can clean them up. They'll be serviceable for at least for the near term. Eventually, I will get the front seats at least reupholstered, but it doesn't have to happen now because I can clean them up. So anyway, that's all I wanted to tell you. Back to your regularly scheduled program. All right, so we'll have a quick go around here. As you can see, it's getting kind of dark out. It's time to do dog chores. But again, we just did this back section here, but you can see the difference in chrome here to there. And as we go around the side of the car, right, she's already starting to come alive a little bit. We got some of the ugliness out of it. There's still, there's still quite a bit to do. We got some of this surface rust off, but obviously the deeper rust is going to be a more lasting, or need a more lasting remedy. I got most of the left side or the right side of the hood done, and you can kind of see a difference there, right? If I back up a little bit, right, you can see I scrubbed up to here, all this, and none of this, and she's got some shine there, whereas over here, kind of looking dull, kind of looking sad. So we'll keep working on it, obviously, and like I said, showroom ready at any moment. Again, thanks for watching. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell random passersby on the street. Like and subscribe and all that, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.